What's going on, guys? This is Corey with Colorado Cold Bloods. I am by myself today for this recording. Erin's still not feeling well. She's under the weather. You guys may have seen our post that we had some a medical emergency or a health concern. So Erin's still recuperating from that, so it's just me today. But coming to you with a clutch number 1 update for the season, right? Pretty darn exciting. Season's very well underway now. We actually just pulled clutch number 9 for the season. We also have our second clutch pipping. So those babies are getting ready to rock and roll for us. And not much longer, I think another week or so, and we'll have clutch number 3 pipping. So we're definitely well underway. We have more girls still on the on the way as well. But so anyway, clutch number 1, this was our male Mikey, and Mikey is a Super Mojave. He is het for hypo, 50% het for pied, if I remember correctly. I tend to mix those two up for his, but in this case it doesn't matter. Obviously, you know, all of our genetic guarantee cards show what it actually is, but for this particular clutch it doesn't really matter for us. The whole point to this was we paired him to our girl, Elle. Elle is a beautiful purple passion female. You can see purple passions tend to kind of darken up with age, but still gorgeous, a very cool pattern regardless. So this is our girl Elle. She's super chill. Her papa is super chill. So it's been a very, very fun experience. We produced her in-house, and we've, you know, grew her up and had little munchkins come out of her a couple times now. So this time, lots of folks have asked us for our purple passions again. So that's pretty much what this clutch was for. You know, if one comes out, you know, fancy pants and is a male, then maybe we'll consider keeping it around. But yeah, so anyway. From there, I guess we'll go ahead and jump into it. Appreciate everybody's patience during our typical winter hiatus. We are definitely going to start picking up soon here, so I hope you are following and keeping up. But anyway, hopefully you enjoy this clutch update and check out all these little Purple Passion Super Mojave goodness. So, alrighty, see you in a bit. What's going on, guys? This is Corey over at Colorado Cold Bloods. First clutch is up and ready to rock and roll here. So they have all shed out and are ready for going to their own tubs and eating. So, you know, that means it's time for a clutch update. So anyway, hopefully you guys are excited. This pairing is something we do just because we like making them again. You know, we do it every several years here and there kind of thing. But this was our male, Mikey. He went to our female, Elle. So Mikey is a Super Mojave that is het for, het hypo, 50% het pied. And our female is Elle, who is a Purple Passion. So with that, we're going to go ahead and jump on into the clutch update here. So you're going to see lots of supers here. The variability is pretty cool. It'll probably look a little bit repetitive after a bit here, but we'll start out with our first little Purple Passion. Very, very cool. I love, as you might imagine, the stripes. So Purple Passions are pretty cool. They come out with that nice deep purple tone. And most of them also will get that nice smooth striping down the back there. The other thing that they will often have is a little bit of patterning on the sides. You don't actually see it on this one here. Not sure if you can see, but there's not a whole lot going. It's very, very clean. Nice clean Purple Passion there. So that's baby number 1. All right. Now, baby number 2, we have another little Purple Passion. So again, you'll see Now you'll see a little bit of breaks here and there. This one doesn't have a ton of pattern, but you'll see a little bit coming up on the sides over here. You get those nice purple tones. This one's a little bit lighter than the other one. So put these side by side, you can see that nice deep dark tone on this one versus that one there. So just variability within the Purple Passions. Alright, and as I mentioned, it's going to get really repetitive here because we have another Purple Passion. But this one's cool because it definitely is a lot brighter, and you actually get to see a lot more of that kind of almost patterning coming through. It's very faded, but it's there. The other thing is you'll see a few more breaks in that kind of striping down the back, but gorgeous purple. That's a very nice purple. Allelic combination, Purple Passion is a Phantom and a Mojave combo. It is what they refer to as ALS, acts like super. So they're an allelic combination, and we have yet another Purple Passion here. Oh, I know you want to be shy and hide. So there is our next one. A few more breaks. This one actually has nice darker tones further down the back. Beautiful striping. Some real cool patterns sneaking in here. But Purple Passions are just a really cool combination considering it's quite literally just two genes, right? You've got Phantom and Mojave. So it's a pretty striking appearance for just being a two-gene combo like that. Beautiful blue eyes. They are considered part of the Blue-Eyed Lucy complex, the bells. So gorgeous blue eyes with that beautiful purple body. So, and again, you can see the lights versus the darks going in between those ones. All right. So we have, ready, another Purple Passion. So we actually hit the odds pretty strong here for Purple Passions. You know, the whole point of this pairing is people like bells, right? They're nice little starter snakes. They're great for folks to kind of get involved in and get excited about ball pythons. You know, white snakes with blue eyes. The super Mojaves tend to get a little bit of a yellow tone as they age, but they're still, you know, a nice little white snake as a baby. So we have a beautiful Purple Passion yet again. They're just a cool combo. This one's interesting too because it's actually much brighter on the back of the neck, if you can see that there. So again, lots of little variability. These are all Purple Passions, but even just looking at the pile here, you can see such a nice variability between lights and darks, some pattern, less pattern, no pattern. The next piece that we have is, this one's actually my favorite out of the bunch. This is another Purple Passion here, but what I think is really, really cool on this one, look at all that deep dark purple, but you get nice high contrast even with those little spots for where the pattern is coming in. So it's an extremely high contrast for a Purple Passion. Deep dark head, but it stays pretty dark through the whole body there. So this is one of my favorite representations that we got out of the batch. So like I said, we hit a lot. The two possibilities we had were Purple Passions and Super Mojaves. And out of this you can see we had what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 Purple Passions. So normally the odds gods are interesting. They're going to give you that kind of 50-50 run, but out of those we did hit a Super Mojave, a single Super Mojave. So we did finally hit our own Super Mojave. We've actually been attempting to make Super Mojaves for a little while, or we've planned to make our own white snakes like this for a while. Just never really got around to it. The last batch that we did, they were all females. for the Super Mojaves, and Erin's been really wanting to make a male Super Mojave of her own. Our male that produced this clutch was not produced in-house, so she's been kind of wanting to just make her own out of these. She does like these little guys. Beautiful blue eyes. Super Mojaves as babies, they will have a little bit of a kind of gray tone on their head. Definitely not to the extent that you would see with your Purple Passions by any means. You can see the dark tones there. Again, you see the striping between them. I'll see if I can find, so here's the lightest of the Purple Passions, so you can definitely see that significant difference between them. But beautiful little snakes. Super Mojaves, like I said, as adults, they tend to age differently. They don't stay white. A lot of times they're actually going to get a lot of yellow tones coming in through these upper sides here, and then they'll kind of get a little bit of a light tone of a stripe on the back. But generally they tend to kind of yellow out, which is an interesting reaction. So yeah, so out of all of that, we had a whole pile of Purple Passions along with one singular Super Mojave. So beautiful blue-eyed leucistic, and yeah, so anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed that clutch update. Like I said, lots of deja vu going on here, but nonetheless, absolutely fun clutch. Purple Passions are something that folks ask us for regularly, and they're just a cool snake to hatch out. And as you can see, they're not spicy little babies. Pretty much all of our Super Mojave stuff, or our Mojave stuff, as well as the Purple Passions, have always had really solid temperaments. You know, honestly, both the parents for this are really good temperaments in general, as well as we also have the male that produced our female that produced these, and he's also an amazing temperament. So it is a trait that seems to have kind of carried through. Not sure why, but yeah, very good little nuggets. So alrighty, well, we got to catch the escapee that's hungry. So anyway, once again, thank you for checking us out. Hopefully you enjoyed the clutch. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff for us, and we will see you guys in the next one.